Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're back at Saxlingham Nethergate for day 2 of the Boudicca Way. So this is Saxlingham Nethergate to Tyrrel Woods today. This is approximately about 10 miles. So we've parked up at the playing field at Saxlingham Nethergate. So we'll start heading off. Let's hike on. Okay, so we've just now left the car park and Church Hill is the road in front here. And if you can see the little lane here and the Boudicca Way sign on the right, this is where we ended day 1. So we're heading down this way into the village of Saxlingham Nethergate, into the heart. So I've just walked past the school on the left hand side. And there's a beautiful wooden carved sign here. Beautiful. And out in front you can just make out St Mary's the Virgin Church here in Saxlingham Nethergate. If you just look to the right here on the sign here, it says the Old Hall. It's a beautiful wooden frame building. And this is grade 2 listed, same as the church. So we'll carry on. So we're now stepping into the heart of Saxlingham Nethergate. Some beautiful looking houses here. So we're just now stepping off Church Hill. We're heading out on Pitts Hill. Here we have a lovely map here of Boudicca Way and other footpaths in Saxlingham Nethergate around here. Very handy. So here we are, as I said, Pitts Hill. So up we go. So we're now going to be turning off Pitts Hill, taking our left, following the Boudicca Way signs. So we've now come to the end of the first path. There's a T-junction here. Just see some dirty Boudicca Way signs. We need to be taking a right. So let's get the introductions out of the way. It's me, Chay, today on the Boudicca Way Trail, day 2. And behind me you can see Lee and Nutty Nanny.
Hello!
Okay, so we've arrived at another signpost. So we want to be taking the road in front here, which is either Windy or Windy Road. I'm unsure of the pronunciation of it. And as you can see, we then want to be taking the left. I believe it's still Windy or Windy Road that goes left or straight up. But we want to be taking the left. I can see the Boudicca Way signs there, so yep, that's exactly where we need to be. Welcome to Red Wings Horse Sanctuary. So we're still walking down the Red Wings track through the heart of Red Wings here. We've not reached the end yet, but we're not too far away. So here up ahead you can see the track goes round to the left here. But also, as you can see, we have the footpath sign for the Boudicca Way, which is telling us to go right. So I've just come across 2 gates here. We want to be crossing straight over, as you can see. Boudicca Way signs are here. There's one. There's another one. So straight down here we need to go. Right in front here, there's 2 more gates we need to go through, but this is nice and simple. It's straight over once again. Following them Boudicca Way signs. So back in front here you can see the final gate here that we need to go back onto the tarmac track there. Some beautiful colours on the right here. Some reds, orange, greens, yellows. Beautiful. So now we have a right turn off, walking alongside this tarmac track. Okay, so we're now arrived at this gate here, and as you can see by the sign, it's telling us to go straight on Boudicca Way, but I have walked to the right and joined up with it before, but this is the official route straight on where Nutty Nanny's gone. So follow it out, walking through this little woodland area here. So there's another marker sign in front, and that one is telling us to go right along the ditch here on our left. Okay, so we've just done sort of a little U-shaped loop, and we're now coming back out on that fence line that was on our right. So if you'd have gone straight right at the gate after the gate, this is where you'd join up with it. The gate is just down there, so we want to be taking the left here. There are marker signs once again. Some lovely blue skies today. Oh, look, there's loads of lovely colourful pheasants in front. Little bit of wildlife for you. Just stopped to film these beautiful horses here at Red Wings. Hello there. So we're now leaving Red Wings behind. And you want to follow the path and the hedgerow out on your left here. You can see Lee out in front, and I can see some Boudicca Way marker signs. So we're heading straight out here. So out in front is the A140, which we're now going to be crossing. And our crossing is more or less straight over. So we've got some gates up ahead before we exit the fields here and cross the road. Okay, so here we are, here's the sign crossing the A140 here, and it's directly across here. So we're now crossing. Okay, in front you can see a public footpath sign, and this is going through another part of Red Wings here. Thank you, Nutty Nanny, for holding the gate. Follow the path straight out here. So now got to the other side of the path through all the fields of horses. So if you like horses, you'll love walking through here. So you want to be heading straight out down this path. So you now want to be following this path until you come to the end, and you'll arrive at Saxlingham Lane, and there you'll be wanting to take a left turn. So still on the tarmac track here. We've got another gate to go through. The sign says you want to head straight down for now, but I'm presuming that is the road, and we're going to be needing to take a left. So we've now left Red Wings Horse Sanctuary. Okay, we've just arrived at Saxlingham Lane here, and there's the signpost saying go left. It's a lovely farm building ahead, thatched roof there. So we're still walking down Saxlingham Lane. We've been walking down here for quite some time. So Saxlingham Lane, we're now going to be leaving, and we're going to be taking a left turn here onto Grove Lane. I'll just show you the Boudicca Way sign here. So onto Grove Lane towards Upper Taysborough. Okay, so we're still on Grove Lane here, and on our right is the Taysborough Village Hall and playing field here, and Taysborough Social Club also. Okay, directly in front here is St Mary's Church in Taysborough, and to our right here, this field, is the Hill Fort. Although there's not much here now, but obviously going back some years there would have been a lot of activity here. There's a sign down the bottom here, so we'll show you that when we get there and you can have a read. Okay, so just come to the end of the field here, just to show you an information board here. So if you wish to read the history here, and please zoom in if you're on your phone and read. Okay, so we're still following the Boudicca Way signs here. So we're still following the sign here for Upper Taysborough. So just after that Boudicca Way sign, we'd arrived on Church Road. So we're following Church Road down into Upper Taysborough now. So you want to be following Church Road all the way down to the A140 where we need to cross. Okay, as you can hear and see in front is the A140, and here is the beautiful Taysborough Village sign. We want to carry on towards the A140. We want to do a slight little jut right and then a left down Fairstead Lane. So we're crossing the A140 here, and you can see the sign in front there, Fairstead Lane. Take your left down here. So here's where we're going to be leaving Fairstead Lane. You can see the Boudicca Way sign here up ahead. Tells us to go right down this footpath here. Hope you can hear me. It's very, very windy here. It's quite a windy day. Chestnut Loke, private, no vehicles. That's the lane that we're on. So we've now come to the end of that dirt track, and out in front is Bungay Road. I'll just show you the footpath signs here. So you want to go straight over in the field here and walk down the hedgerow on the other side of Bungay Road. Take your right. There we are, Boudicca Way, permissive path. So we're now going to be taking a left turn. I'll just show you the footpath sign. So still walking alongside Bungay Road here. So we're now going to be taking the left and walking away from Bungay Road. Lots of marker signs here. There hasn't been a turn where there hasn't been a marker sign, so nice and easy to follow. Okay, so after taking that left turn away from the Bungay Road, you're going to be walking down this path maybe a good half a mile down this track, and then you'll come across, or the track will turn into Brickkiln Lane. So we're still walking down that dirt track, and in front here you can see a little woodland area on the right of the path here. And if you can see the hedge to the right of the woodland area there, I believe that's Brickkiln Lane that comes past, and we'll be following it to the left. So we now come to the end of the dirt track here. So So Brickkiln Lane is dead in front. Obviously the Boudicca Way signs are here once more. So you take your left down Brickkiln Lane. Okay, so we come to the end of Brickkiln Lane. There's a turning to the right, but we want to carry on straight forward. And this is on to School Road. I'll just show you the signs. So Fritton there is half a mile. That's which way we're heading to. So we are in the village of Morningthorpe. We've just walked past the old rectory. So we're still on School Road. There's another turn in that way that says to Long Stratton. Boudicca Way signs are here, so carry on straight on School Road still. There's the sign. Out there across the field is Morningthorpe Church, St John the Baptist. So we've now come to the end of School Lane, and as you can see from the signs in front, you want to be taking a right down Common Lane, and we are in Fritton. So I just stopped here quickly to show you the Fritton village sign quickly. Just stopped here to give you a quick view across Fritton Common here, open access land. Just off Common Lane that we're walking down. So we're now coming to the end of Common Lane here, and we're crossing over Blacksmith's Lane. It's more or less straight over. Boudicca Way signs are straight over the other side of the road. Okay, so here we've been heading out on this footpath, and it now joins up with Snake Lane. So we'll follow Snake Lane down. So we have a road in front, and we want to be crossing straight over, and this is Anson's Lane. So we're still on the same track after crossing Anson Lane, and we'll be taking a right here, as you can see, the marker sign. And heading straight across the field here. Okay, so we've reached the edge of the field now, and the sign is telling us to take a left here. Some lovely clouds up there in the sky. Okay, so at the end of this track you can see a gravel track in front. Marker signs are there, so you cannot go wrong. We want to be taking a left here. So we're now coming up to Wood Lane here. We want to be taking a right on that. Boudicca Way signs are here as well. Few turkeys here. Well, it seems to be as if we're gaining some friends behind us. They're following us now. It's nearly Christmas, that's not a good idea. So we're now coming out onto a road here, and this is Parker Lane. And we'll be taking a left, if you can hear me over the turkeys. We still have our turkey fans with us. Okay, we're now going to be leaving Parker's Lane. Parker's Lane carries on round to the right here, and we're now going to be veering off on a footpath to the left. You can see the Boudicca Way signs there. So shortly along this path we'll be approaching Tyrrel Woods, which is where we'll be ending our walk today, in the car park of Tyrrel Woods. And Tyrrel Woods is basically 5 smaller woods all joined together. So we're now right in amongst Tyrrel Wood here. There is one ancient wood in Tyrrel Wood. And this tree here is quite well known in Tyrrel Wood. The bendy banana tree. We're now going under it. There's lots of different tracks and paths through Tyrrel Wood. So we're still walking through Tyrrel Woods here, and Tyrrel Woods is on the outskirts of Pulham Market. So you want to be following their marker signs all the way to the car park at Tyrrel Wood. So here we are, you do have the marker signs to follow still. So once again in front here, we have another marker sign walking through the woods here. So we want to go left across the little wooden bridge in front here. And over the other side of the wooden bridge, I know there's a bench on the right hand side. Well, there used to be. Yep, there we have it there. There's the bench on the right hand side. And the marker sign here in front is saying we want to go left. So here in the woods it can get very wet underfoot here. You have a wooden boardwalk, but obviously you can walk down by the side today because there is no water on the ground. Lovely, beautiful autumn day walking through the woods here. So there's some lovely wide paths walking through Tyrrel Woods. There are some muddy spots as well, but the Boudicca Way Trail markers seem to take you on the best route through the woods here, keeping your feet dry. So here we have a little wooden boardwalk, another one to walk on. Boudicca Way marker sign says straight up. There's another marker sign in front now, I can see, which I presume is saying left. Yep, so left here. The marker signs have been excellent on this Boudicca Way route so far. Can't knock the marker signs. There's been one there at every turn that we've needed. Okay, so we're nearly arriving at Tyrrel Woods car park, and it's time to say our goodbyes now. So it's a goodbye from me, Chay, and it's a goodbye from Lee and Nutty Nanny.
Goodbye. Bye.
So up ahead you can see the car park in front at Tyrrel's Wood. So we are now coming to an end. I'll show you the car park sign once we get to the car park. That'll be our last shot that I'll give you. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in day 3.